Dear Larry, ever since I was young, I remember having this innate self-confidence. I was so sure of myself. My mom would help me up the stairs. I would walk back down and do it myself. This translated really well into the sport of gymnastics, which is a sport that requires a lot of self-confidence. But gymnastics is also a sport of perfection. Nothing is ever good enough. A week off meant a week not spent bettering yourself. This is why so many of us went to you. If you were injured, you'd do anything to get back to gymnastics. In 2007, when I was 12, I suffered 3 stress fractures in my spine. I was completely desperate. Go to Larry, everyone said. He's the best. He'll help you recover faster than any other doctor. We're so lucky he has an office so close by. That's what we all thought, and that's what I still thought as the case began to come out before my world began unraveling. I remember the first day my mom told me of the accusations. We would joke about it. Thank God he didn't hurt me. Thank God you were in the room with me every time he would do the procedure. Wow, I'm so lucky to have been spared. I even remember telling my close friends, yeah, he would do this weird treatment where he pressed down by your vagina and massaged your back at the same time, but he never abused me. This was when I was floating in open water. Then the case was further investigated. More and more young women came forward. I remember talking to my mom more as the case began to unravel. Remember all those semi-creepy things he would do and say? Why didn't he use gloves? Remember how he would make me change into loose-fitting shorts he kept in his office if I showed up in spandex? Remember how I would squirm in discomfort when he did the procedure? I continued to watch the victim statements. I knew her. I competed with her. This is real. This is my life. They're telling my same story. This was when the riptide came. It felt like I was drowning and I couldn't save myself. How didn't I see this sooner? Why didn't I realize this was sexual abuse? How didn't my family and I know at the time? How did you do this to me visit after visit after visit with my mom, my dad, my coach in the room with me? Was my back even fractured? The 2 doctors prior to you told me it wasn't. Larry, you've turned my entire universe upside down. Everything I thought I knew about my past and about myself has been altered. You had the incredible power to abuse without the patient ever knowing. You made me feel comfortable, like what you were doing was normal. I never thought to tell someone it made me uncomfortable. It was an inherently sexual treatment. What would it mean if I said I didn't like it? Would it make me different? Would it make me seem weird? Today I question how this admission affects me today. Did anxiety develop because a part of me always knew? Did I develop a deep need to feel in control of every situation because in those moments I felt completely powerless? You've caused me to question what defines sexual abuse. I question maybe it really was a medical treatment. Maybe I was the one patient who was spared. The fact that I now have to live with this dichotomy makes me constantly angry and confused. The whole thing makes me feel dirty, like I want to crawl out of my body and live in someone else's. This will and has made hundreds of girls question how, why, and if this happened to them. You've made them question, was I abused? Does mine count? This whole experience has made me realize that everyone's counts. Everyone's voice deserves to be heard. Larry, I hate what you've done. I hate that you touched me for your own pleasure. I hate that you touched me inappropriately with my mom in the room, unbeknownst to her. I hate that you've caused my parents pain. They question how they didn't see it when it was right in front of their faces. I hate that you took advantage of me and have now made my brothers question the safety of their older sister as they try to wrap their minds around what happened. I hate that you manipulated an entire community of people. I hate that this will forever be something that I have to think about. Most of all, I hate that you temporarily shattered my self-confidence and self-assuredness. You fostered a mind rampant with self-doubt, self-blame, and false self-hatred. Your 175-year sentence pales in comparison to the lives you've affected. But understand that we, your victims, will move on, live normal lives, be strong, and make sure that pedophiles like you do not escape their judgment day. that they stand trial for the crimes they committed and pay the price. May God have mercy on you.